They're all double-sided like this. All the homework all this homework that I did. This is 1 week's worth of homework that I did this semester. One of the weeks. I did this one when I was homeless. You know, I don't really remember which week it was that I got a place to live. Sometime in March. But the first assignments that I did for my math class, I did all of this when I was homeless. And of course, because the people who are giving me the most difficult time have no idea what it means to be that poor, you know, and to have really so very little control over your time, you know, or your surroundings, or any of those things, and certainly have never cared about going to school like this, you know. They have no feeling for it whatsoever. They have no idea. They've just been sitting there making their stupid jokes the whole time about me, right? And now it has gotten to the point where it has seriously endangered my ability to be in school. That was one. That's 1 week's worth of homework that I did, right? And this is the next week. While you keep telling the world that all I am is a vagina. It was very difficult for me to concentrate the last several weeks of school because of what was happening in my Chinese class. You know, and I am, you know, disappointed but not surprised that it turned out the way that it did. You know, first with that guy in that class being able to harass me and stalk me, you know, harass me in the class for hours and then stalk me in school. It doesn't really surprise me. Does not really surprise me that he was able to do that he got away with it, that I got in trouble, that people lied about it, because it's already happening, and I said it right when it started happening. You know, I was very upset because I know what happens. I've been through it so many times now. You know, so many times I've been through this, and I'm the one who gets hurt every time. Every time, right? Because the conglomerate just never lets up, never. Right? And it's constantly spewing out the idea that I deserve it, that I did something wrong, you know, there's just nothing that could be bad enough to happen to me that would be, you know, as much as I deserve. And this I did while living through all of that, right? Because it's not like you ever stop. You never stop, right? And now my Chinese teacher is trying to actually fail me in her class, and trust me. You know, the quality of work that I did across the board for everything I did in school was really pretty similar. You know, it's totally insane what's happening to me. But not only did I have to defend myself against false charges about what happened in her class, now I actually have to defend my grade because she's actually trying to fail me in her class. This is math. This is the math homework that I did this year. This is just the homework. This doesn't even include like the review that I did, like studying for the test, the pages and pages and pages of notes that I wrote, or the pages and pages and pages of notes that I took in class. No, you know, I got an A on every math test this semester because I did this work. Right? I did the work. When I talk about how you're stupid, how the conglomerate is stupid, I don't mean you're just like stupid. I mean you don't even try. You don't even try to understand any of the things that I talk about. And of course, since there's nothing in your life, you know, certainly in terms of the world of celebrity, that gives you any concept of what it means to try to get through school, right? Here I am finally trying to help you understand that. What it means, you know, and what it is that you're trying to take from me on a regular basis. And how much effort I put into my life. You know, and it's not like it's the first time in my life I ever worked hard at school. 42 pages. That's how many pages of homework that was. That was also 1 week's worth. 1 week's worth of homework. Yeah. So now, you know, not only have I had to try to defend myself against these, you know, a false charge about me at school, when I'm the one who got harassed, and I'm the one who got stalked, and I'm the one who got mistreated, now I also have to try to defend my grade because the Chinese teacher is actually trying to fail me for her class, which will destroy my grade point average and possibly my entire career, you know, at school and of course professional career also. So this is what I've been doing right? During all these weeks, when you just keep on making your stupid jokes, writing your movies, writing your ads, writing your songs, you know, giving your interviews, wearing your stupid shirts, you know, to mean one thing or another. And then you wonder why I get upset. Right. I'm sorry, what is it that you think I ought to do to make you take me seriously? What, you know, what is that? Somehow I should have sort of managed to avoid being victimized by you, because trust me, I've tried to avoid being victimized by you, and it's very, very difficult, if not impossible, because it's something that you really like to do, because you couldn't care less. You could not care less what you put me through. You could not care less what you take from me. How many pages is this? This one is... Gosh, I don't even remember. This is also 1 week's worth. 1 week's worth of work. 26, at least. 1 week. But it was very difficult to study the last few weeks of school, because I was so stressed out. I was so stressed out by what was happening, you know, in my Chinese class. And the guy was also stalking me around school, and I'm the one, not only am I the one who got in trouble, right? And because the administration did not want to be honest about it, you know, I'm the one who ended up with a verbal warning, right? And that guy harassed me. He harassed me and he stalked me, and the teacher enabled him to do that and told these horrific lies about me, right? And so it was very difficult. It was very difficult to concentrate. So it's not only that, it's also me having to defend myself, because now she has decided to try to fail me for her class. Right. Yeah. You know, oh gosh, yeah, it's just got dumb slut written all over it. Dumb, worthless, manipulative, gold-digging slut. That's what these pages have written all over them. Lazy, you know, I'm full of myself, for sure. All I am is a pretty face. And not even that anymore, because I'm getting old, right? Now what you think? Now what you tell yourselves all day? How many pages is this one? I don't honestly have no idea. This is what you don't care about. This is what you don't see. What would even matter? You know, the thousands of pages, you know, the videos I've published, the thousands of pages I've written, the videos I've published. It's just like noise, right? Just female noise. That's all you're hearing. From all the things that I have said and written over these past several years, right? That's all it is. Yeah. This is a matrix. I didn't know what one was before. Something I had to learn. And I made myself learn it. You know? I had to concentrate in the midst of everything else that's happening to me every day. And I did. I got a good grade on this test, but I'm sure I didn't get a good grade on my math final, because I just couldn't, there were nights when I wasn't sleeping because of the situation in Chinese class, you know, and some of the other things that had happened. Yeah, right. You tell me when the last time was you did work like this much work on something, right? While someone was trying to mess up your life the way you're trying to mess up my life, like you act like it's nothing. God. I'm sorry, what is it you think I did to you? You want to run that by me again? Homeless for 2 years. Homeless for 2 years. Harassed and abused the entire time. You know, videotaped also, you know, at various times. Then in an apartment where I was horrifically abused and also videotaped. Evicted from that apartment because I confronted the landlord about what was going on, right? And then homeless for another 2 years. I'm sorry, what is it again you think I did to you? You want to write that down in black and white and send it to me? You think it stacks up next to this? Really? Because this is what's being jeopardized by the way you're treating me, right? All of this work, right? Right. Gonna make a joke about this too.